Never been outside on the Rondé Barber Show.
It's the sun.
It's melting.
Yes, the Rondé Barber Show is outside on location in San Fran.
From Radio Row in San Francisco, California, this is the Rondé Barber Show, sponsored by Advent Health. Here's your host, J.B. Buno, and Hall of Famer Rondé Barber.
Nice and rowdy out here in San Francisco today at the NFL Experience. We're still here. And we're getting blazed by this sun. It's beautiful. Hey, by the way,
absolutely amazing
cold
weather.
in Florida?
Yeah.
It's beautiful here.
We got the warm weather in the Bay Area, man. The other Bay Area, by the way.
Yes,
yeah. San Francisco, the Moscone Center is about, I don't know, let's say 120 yards that way, the entrance where we've been doing the show on Radio Row. A look here from the Rondé Barber Show, which we've decided to do outside Rondé. I mean, how cool is this? Just to give people an idea as to what the host city is like, how many thousands upon thousands of fans are here early to enjoy the NFL experience, and that's what it's all about, man. It doesn't get much better than this.
We just missed the big rush of people coming into the NFL Experience here. You can see them down below. This Moscone Center. It's got a north building and a west building where we were doing the Rondé Barber Show all week, along with all of our Nexstar partners. It's been a beautiful, beautiful, electric kind of weekend here in San Francisco. Now, the game is down in Santa Clara.
Right.
But all the activities have mostly been up here. It's a little dichotomous, but this has been a great host city, and they're just going to be a fun game, and they did a good job setting this all up.
Yeah, and really, I mean, the NFL pulls out all the stops. This is the biggest event of the year.
Yes,
this
indeed.
is WrestleMania, baby.
Yes.
This is the main course, the main event. It doesn't get any bigger than the Super Bowl. Oh, and you've won it, by the way. So when it comes to and I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it.
That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, y'all.
By the way, the Hall of Fame ring looking great. The sun hits it, by the
perfect.
way, and it's looking sparkle. It
I
looks
had
beautiful
the
out
Merlin
here.
Olsen luncheon today, so I had to put this on. So that's it.
Yeah.
Gold jacket's in the car. It's here.
But to the goosebumps, man, it's because I can't even imagine what it's like as a player arriving in the host city, right? Because then it all of a sudden, I would imagine, it gets really real for these players. And I believe, if I remember the stat correctly, we only have one player on each team that has ever been in a Super Bowl.
One player on each team that was even in the league the last time either of these teams was in the Super Bowl, which is amazing.
So take me into the frame of mind of these rosters, which are largely inexperienced at this level of the game. And now, all of a sudden, I mean, look, there was a time when you were in that first Super Bowl for you, and being here and experiencing this all for the first time, what's it like?
It's pretty surreal. There's a lot of surreal moments when you have success in the NFL. Like getting in the Hall of Fame is surreal. I was actually talking to Drew Brees earlier today, and the word he kept using was surreal. I'm like, you're Drew Brees. You've got all these passing records and completion percentage. It's just surreal. And being around this Super Bowl just even makes it even more so. He obviously played in one. I played in one. And the reality is you don't know what to expect. You can't know what to expect. You only get to experience it. And once you do, you realize that this is really big. Like everything feels more grandiose than the NFC Championship game, the divisional round, the wild card round. That all feels like it pales in comparison to what this is. Unfortunately for us, we didn't have the week of hype between. Our Super Bowl 2002 was like NFC Championship game, get on a plane, come to San Diego.
Yeah.
Now you got this week to build up the expectation, get to break down the matchups. Like I look at this game, and we've been talking about this all year. This is the most unlikeliest of NFL years, right?
Yeah, I mean,
and this ends up being the most unlikeliest of matchups. The guy, Sam Darnold, who prior to this year couldn't win, right? Saw ghost his first start in the Jets, failed miserably last year in the playoffs with Minnesota, and a second-year quarterback in Drake May with the first-year head coach and the youngest team, I think, to ever make the Super Bowl in New England. So this is fun in that regard, and we all get to experience it with them. I can't wait for this game this weekend.
And we're going to have our official predictions coming up, by the way, a little bit later on. That's our big question segment in just a little bit, so stick around because Rondé is going to make his official pick for the matchup between the Seahawks and the Patriots. But as we are out here and as we're talking about San Francisco and the host city, by the way, they've really done an outstanding job. I mean, Radio Row has been phenomenal. The NFL fan experience is just getting, clearly you can hear the fans going crazy out here. I want to ask you this question, and you might be a little biased towards San Diego, right? But What is your favorite host city? All-time favorite host city. Now, wait. We got to exclude Tampa.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because Tampa's home.
Right.
So outside of Tampa, your
Right.
favorite host city is what?
Tampa was cool because for two reasons. One, we won one there, and we're the first team to ever win a Super Bowl in their hometown. But also, my guy Mike T with the Steelers won his Super Bowl in Tampa. So that has deference. But in terms of cities, this one, like we said, is a little different because it's split.
Yeah.
Like it's split between what's down south and everything up here in the city. Last year's Super Bowl, I think that location is probably as good as any because everything's walkable in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like the dome, like I stayed in a hotel that I walked. I was doing a game. I walked to the stadium, right? You're on Bourbon Street. You can walk to the stadium, right? And all the activities are down there. You're close to the to all the food districts in New Orleans. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like LA next year.
Okay, you took the words out of my mouth because I think I haven't been to SoFi yet. Have you been to SoFi?
I'm not, but that's gonna
You
be.
haven't been to SoFi?
I haven't been to SoFi yet.
Hey, Advent Health, the proud sponsor, of course, of the Rondé Barber Show on location here in San Francisco. SoFi would, I hear, is lovely this time of year. Los Angeles, California. Rondé, we're going to head inside here in a minute and go back to Radio Row. But one last time, I mean, as far as now interacting with everybody, being here as really an ambassador for this growing sport, and you talk to fans, and you're here for the festivities, what is it like being somebody looked upon to help carry this game into future generations? I know that sounds really cheesy and very grand.
That was very cheesy.
It's Superman. It's on a bumper sticker.
Putting a lot of expectation on me too.
But you have responsibilities. And outline the responsibilities this week because you have a lot.
Well, part of that is hosting the Rondé Barber Show and bringing our fans closer to this experience out here in San Francisco / Santa Clara for Hall of Fame. But yeah, this week has been busy. Started Monday, flying in. Tuesday, we did our first tapings down here on Radio Row. JB killed it because he always does. Had some great guests, some fun guests. And then Wednesday, which was 2 days ago for me, at the stadium prepping for the show. I'm hosting the show with Colleen Wolfe and Cynthia Freeland and MJ Acosta Ruiz and Mooch, who still lives in the Bay Area. He was coach of the San Francisco 49ers. We had to go through a huge rehearsal, which is going to be a great show. At this, if you're actually going to the Super Bowl this year, you're in for one heck of a show. So Thursday, off day, I got to play golf. I played San Francisco Golf Club with John Lynch.
There you go.
My ex-teammate. Had a great dinner, also down in Santa Clara. And now I get to be here on Friday, last day of Radio Row, and get ready for what's going to be a phenomenal weekend. So it's been a lot. I've done a lot. I've seen a lot of people, had fun interacting. I know we have representatives from Tampa here in town this week with Nexstar and with the Bucs. They got there. I think they're probably up in Napa drinking wine right now. They're doing the fun stuff. But we're preparing for a great weekend.
Yeah, and as far as talking to fans and everything, and being an ambassador this weekend for they don't just anoint anybody, Rondé, to be part of that show.
No,
I'm sure it's an honor.
It's a cool gig if you can get it.
All right, Rondé and we're gonna head back inside Radio Row. The Rondé Barber Show continues inside right after this. As we go to break, here's someone we found on Radio Row.
Listen, Rondé, I still don't like you. Not a fan. Secondly, I'm still upset that you used my highlights of you picking me off for your Hall of Fame deal. I wasn't invited to the Hall of Fame. I didn't get a free dinner or nothing from you. I'm still pissed off, Rondé. You owe me. Hey, keep up the good work. Love you, brother, man. Reach out to me, man. Always. I'm here for you. All right? Congratulations.
Donovan, what do you think of the fact that you have a show these days? Huh?
First of all, again, you have a show and I've never even been on it. You use my highlights again for interceptions, but you don't even have me on your show. I'm done. You barbers are killing me.
From the big game, this is the Rondé Barber Show, brought to you by Advent Health, the exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We're back here at the Moscone Center in San Francisco, California, and take a look at this shot, Rondé, because just like you in your playing days, This place is emptying out.
We're shutting it down, JB.
Yeah. Well, by the way, shout out to the studio audience that we have here. Cron 4's hanging out with us, part of the Next Star Nation. Yeah, they're
next.
Love it, love it, love it. Here with Rondé Barber, the Hall of Famer. I'm JB Buno. Thanks to everybody joining us here all week long on the Rondé Barber Show. It's now time for us to talk a little bit of football. But before we do, you caught that there at the end of the break. As part of our set here on Radio Row, it didn't line up schedule-wise. We really tried as hard as possible to make it happen. You and Donovan McNabb.
I know. How did I miss this?
Donovan, just talk a little bit about your relationship over there.
God.
He's mad that he hasn't been invited to the show. We're gonna have to make that happen, okay? And then two, he had some fighting words.
These fighting words. Donovan and I have always had fighting words with each other. All of it friendly. Now, people want us to hate each other, I think, because he played for Philly and I played for Tampa, and all those interactions that we had. But Donovan and I are great friends, man. We actually have the same manager. We've had the same manager since our beginning of our playing days. So Mark Lepp and his son Max now, they still manage us. We still get along. I haven't seen Donovan in a long time. It's been probably, 4 Super Bowl. Maybe I saw him right before I got into Hall of Fame in 2023, but I haven't sat down and spent time with him in 5 years. So I'm sorry, I missed you, Donovan. Come on, man. And you know what? I know you're throwing all that hate at me. I don't hate you. I really
how could he?
I really appreciate you. My family really appreciates your generosity, Donovan.
So what's funny, this is true story, is I'm inside baseball or inside football here. Yeah. When he was right here at this table at our set on Thursday, when Rondé was in Santa Clara. And I didn't know what the dynamic was. I went into that cold. I didn't know. I gave him this, the handout for the Rondé Barber Show that we hand out at various events. And I didn't know if he was just going to go like this and rip it up. And I didn't know if he hated you or what the relationship was like.
I got a lot of good Donovan stories. So a lot of people remember the NFC Championship game interception. 2006, we played a game. He played a game in Tampa. And it was a great game. It was the Matt Bryant 62-yard field goal game. And in that game, I had 2 interceptions for touchdowns off Donovan, right? I'm walking out of the stadium. I've told this story before, but I'm telling it to the Rondé Barber Show now. I'm walking out of the stadium. This is no lie. Coming out from underneath, and I walk out onto the street, kind of in that area where we're kind of protected from the fans or whatever. Donovan's mom is coming out of the stadium.
Okay. Do you know it's Donovan's mom?
Absolutely.
You know it's her.
Met her Pro Bowls. I've seen her. She was on the Chunky Soup commercials or whatever. Right. So she's like,
That's right.
And came up to me, gave me a big hug, kiss on the cheek, and pushed me back and said, "Why do you keep doing this to my boy?" I'm like, I'm just doing my job, Mom. I'm just doing my job. Oh, but no. Donovan, I mean, we had this discussion about Donovan earlier in the year about quarterbacks, and he's one of the most underrated quarterbacks in NFL history. People don't. I mean, he went to the championship game twice with the Eagles, multiple Pro Bowls. He was a talented dude. I just happen to have his number.
And hard to tackle. Right? And a lot of grit. And, look, I think one thing that gets lost with Donovan McNabb, just from a fan perspective, not a Hall of Fame perspective. Yeah. That's a hard city to play in and win over.
Right.
Philadelphia fans are as hard to please as they come. And,
no doubt about it.
He did it for he had a great career there. So
he made a lot of players around him better too.
Yeah.
Some of his offensive players he made way better than they were. So I love you, Donovan.
Oh, it goes to show. Look, and Rondé would say it. Donovan would say it. Anyone here would say it. Winning the Super Bowl just ain't easy. What Tom Brady did, winning it over and over and over again, that is 7 times, is not a feat that will likely ever be matched again.
I can't
see it. By the way, really quick, I never even really got your opinion on this. The scandal, the controversy that he's not rooting for the Patriots.
Right.
So Rondé, you with the Buccaneers. There's no scenario on planet Earth where you wouldn't root for the Bucs. You'd be part of the organization's festivities.
Right.
You'd be their biggest cheerleader.
Right. He has a statue outside of Gillette Stadium. Like, how are you not rooting for the New England? I mean, maybe you're trying to be objective and saying the better team is Seattle. So maybe rooting interest was something that just got misunderstood, I guess. I don't know. Look, Tom's trying to make waves. He made waves by saying that. But I'm telling you, there's no way that in the back of his mind, his heart, that Tom Brady is not rooting for New England. Maybe he just thinks they can't win. He's trying to hedge his bets.
Maybe. Or maybe he's trying to do the Fox Sports analyst thing where he's being unbiased as a commentator now. But even all commentators will give you their, that tell you the
I got predictions.
Right. And they'll reveal oftentimes rooting interest if it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Look, it's it usually is. So,
there is not a single chance in all hell that I will ever root against the Bucs, unless I'm doing it tongue-in-cheek like I did against the last game of the season this year when Mike picked Carolina just because I wanted the Bucs. It was a reverse psychology thing, and it worked.
Right, it did. It literally did. So if the Bucs have a losing streak next season, which we don't want, by the way, you're going to want to watch this man's show because if he picks against the Bucs, guess what?
Yeah, they win.
They're going to win.
They're going to win.
They're going to win. Now the question is, who's going to win the big game on Sunday?
Yeah.
Seahawks. Look, you've had to bounce back and forth between Santa Clara and San Fran. I've been here all week. I've listened very, very closely at these tables.
Yep.
Here's part of Next Star Nation, and I've been listening around and walking around.
Yeah.
Look, nothing has changed. The Seahawks are considered to be the superior football team. I think that there are New England fans that are probably a little bit besides themselves hearing all of the chatter right now about Seattle, but. It's at least 2/3.
I would say the easier team to root for, because they're the better team, is Seattle. Now, you can't discount. I mean, the coach of the year was Mike Vrabel, right? Yeah. There's a reason that New England's in this Super Bowl. Even though we both agree, and we've talked about this all year too, that they had a pretty easy road to get to the Super Bowl. However, they did beat some good defenses along the way, including Denver in the AFC Championship game.
And look, yes, the snow, had a factor, but that's still a W.
Yes, exactly.
Still a W in the end of the day.
All that being said, and I've made this mistake many times before trying to predict Super Bowls. If I was even considering picking New England, I would have to slap myself back into reality, just because you can never, ever bet against the number one defense in football, and the number one defense in football is Seattle.
Yeah.
So take Seattle. And if you want a number-wise, if their offense plays the way that they're capable of, and if Sam Darnold stays turnover-free, which he has done the entire playoffs, granted, like John Gruden said in our other episode, they blew out San Francisco, so he didn't have to worry about turning the ball over. But he led the league in turnovers during the regular season. He's had 0 in the offseason. He's been clean. He's been efficient. And they've been explosive. Yeah. And they've run the football. So if they have that, plus the number one defense in the NFL, and it's been that way in the playoffs with Seattle too, I think this is a comfortable win for the Seahawks.
I feel like this matchup is tailor-made for role players. So much is being made. I think that, right, I happen to feel that, at least on the offensive side of the ball, right, like somebody like A.J. Barner is somebody who
he's actually in my commentary at the game. It's like, watch out for A.J. Barner.
We didn't script
talk. Did you read my notes?
I did not read your notes.
You stole my notes.
I did not. I can't. I probably couldn't even read your notes. Watch out for A.J. Barner. Kenneth Walker, obviously. Shifty.
He's the key.
Shifty as you could possibly be in the league.
He breaks a lot of tackles.
And then on the New England side of the ball, you got Trevion Henderson, Ramondre Stevenson. Watch them really just establish the run game to take the pressure off of
second-year quarterback.
The second-year quarterback. I want to say rookie quarterback, but it's a second-year quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these role players. Watch, and I've heard enough because again, you pay attention to what people are saying. Really smart football people who come here to Radio Row, indicating that special teams will undoubtedly be a factor at some point in this game. And I know that that's a cliche. That's just such a blanket thing to say. But that's what I've been hearing. For what it's worth, what I've been hearing.
Yeah, you know what? All the predictions matter none. At what time does this game kick off? I shouldn't know.
I'm
this.
not even. Who? First of all,
4 o'clock.
Why don't even know what time
7
zone I'm
o'clock,
in?
7:30?
What time zone are we in?
What time's this game?
Pacific. We're in. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Whatever
I know
time
it is.
this game kicks off, that's why you play the game. You get to watch the actual game and be surprised or see exactly what you expected. Either way, it's a Super Bowl. And I'm telling you guys right now, because it's a part of this production of this Super Bowl this year, this is going to be an awesome show. Halftime is going to be an awesome
Thank you for bringing
show.
it up. So
It is going to be a great show.
at the end of this game, will people be talking more about the game itself or the halftime show?
Ooh.
And here's the thing. This
Yeah,
of
well,
all years, this is a legitimate question. Let me explain why.
Yeah.
This is a Super Bowl that, when you compare it to previous years, does not have the level of superstardom that we have seen in previous years with previous Super Bowls.
That is very fair.
There is no Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
In this game. There is no Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. There aren't the
very
big
fair.
names. But, Bad Bunny is a lightning rod who knows how to be provocative.
Yeah.
And so I really wonder, when we look at our phones after the game, is it going to be Seahawks Patriots and the Super Bowl MVP, or is Bad Bunny going to dominate?
The way that you just presented that, unless it is a
Classic.
phenomenal classic game. Oh my God, did you see it? Remember that one play in the second quarter? It all came down to this, and at the end, unless it's that, it's probably going to be a lot of talk about Bad Bunny.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think you're right.
Yeah.
I
think you're right.
Because there's been, I can tell you from being here in San Fran, and I don't know, you've been in more of the cooler rooms than I've been. I've been mostly just living here. My cot is right over there, by the way.
I've been in the room where it happens. Yes.
You are been in the room.
Been in the room where it happens. The room where it happens.
The room where it happens. There's been a bit of mystery here with Bad Bunny.
Right.
I think with some past halftime shows, I remember. Being in Miami for covering the Super Bowl, where it was Shakira and J-Lo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you could almost envision what that was going to look like, how they were going to trade off of each other. They were going to come out. There was going to be an explosive dance number.
Yeah.
This year, no one knows what to expect from the halftime show. No one has any idea.
I mean, been in the building. You may have seen.
Wait. Wait a minute.
It's going to be really good. It's going to be really good.
You've seen some stuff.
I haven't seen anything. I've heard it's going to be unique.
You heard Mike check.
And epic.
You heard Mike check.
You
heard
rehearsals.
rehearsals.
Actually, I wasn't in there during rehearsals. I wish I would have been in there during rehearsals. But yeah, they've kept it really undercover. Like you just don't know. But I will say, what would be interesting as I'm thinking about this right now? I wonder what the prop bets are on who is going to be with him.
Right.
He's certainly going to have somebody else. I don't know who it is, but there's probably at least one, maybe two people that are going to join him. I mean, I wonder what the prop bets on who
and you know what's so fascinating, Ronde. We've gotten to know each other over season 1 of the show and become good pals. You think like a marketer, and and they are undoubtedly going to bring out somebody of tremendous mainstream appeal to pair with Bad Bunny, because Bad Bunny, of course, being much of his libraries in Spanish, and so to appeal to the mainstream audience, that there's going to be someone big that comes out with him, right?
I would guess that it's somebody.
You're going to take a guess. You have a prediction?
I'm going to guess it's going to be somebody mainstream relevant right now, like whoever that is. Like I don't know, like. Give me somebody. Chip, give me somebody.
Yeah. Chip, okay, I'm going to repeat it. He's talking to my ear. Yep. Lady Gaga, odds.
That's a good call.
Ricky Martin? Oh, that's interesting. Ricky Martin. Cardi B. Mark Anthony.
Yeah, Mark Anthony would be good.
Karol G.
Yeah, all good.
It's going to be somebody.
It's going to be somebody. It's going to be epic, dude.
Yo, did you see anything?
I didn't see anything.
And
even if I did, I'm not at liberty to tell.
Oh, sis man. True
no,
NFL.
It's going to be a great show, though. And regardless, and we were talking about this in our walk around on another segment that we did earlier. This Super Bowl, all Super Bowls are really made for TV, so this is going to come off great on TV. Yes, it's for the in-crowd stadium. Tickets are expensive as hell. They should be. It should be for the in-crowd stadium, but the Super Bowls are made for TV, and I think it's going to be awesome on TV.
Yep, but I'm gonna echo your prediction that the mystery that surrounds this halftime show and is going to lead to some wow moments, because that's what we live in now, shock culture, right?
Absolutely.
And if it's a classic, the game will dominate.
Right.
I think you're right. But if it's a blowout, or if it's just we don't want this, but if it's not the greatest game ever,
oh god, those are the worst
Bad
Super
Bunny's
Bowls.
gonna steal the
Those
show.
are the worst Super Bowls. We don't want that. We want something exciting. All right, you want my prediction now?
It's time for predictions. It's that time.
All right.
You give me I need a team and a score.
Seattle.
Okay.
I'm going with Seattle.
Yep.
I think for the reasons that I said already,
Yeah.
and the fact that it appears that Drake May is hurt on his throwing shoulder. I don't see them scoring a lot of points. I think this is going to be like a 27-14 type game.
Okay.
Yeah.
27-14.
Yeah.
I am also taking the Seahawks, and I'm going to go. Give me 24-20.
Yeah. I like it.
With a miss extra point.
Extra point somewhere along the line.
I do.
So you're jinxing the New
sorry.
England kicker.
Sorry.
Even though Adam Vinatieri, recent Hall of Famer, he's not going to inspire newly inducted Hall of Famer Adam
Can you
Vinatieri.
imagine
Is not
being
going to
a
inspire the New England
Can
Patriots
you imagine
kicker?
being a Patriots kicker in a Super Bowl and you're not named Adam Vinatieri? I mean, like, my goodness, the expectations. Rondé, as we wrap here, and we'll show, if we can, we're going to show a wide shot here of Radio Row.
Closing it down, baby.
That we are literally closing it down. We're going to, and you can see in the background some of the beautiful Super Bowl banners, but everyone getting ready and getting their trucks loaded for Santa Clara for the game on Sunday. I would just like to take an opportunity to thank you for being such a gracious co-host, being here with you, man. This officially really does cap season one of the Rondé Barber Show, and you guys, to everybody listening out there, you have no idea what this man is like off camera in addition to on camera. It's a pleasure to work with you, my friend.
Feeling is mutual, man. I couldn't do this alone. I wouldn't want to do it alone. I'm glad I got to know and work with you, dude. And this goes back to Rhett back in Tampa.
Yeah, shout out to Rhett.
These bonus shows of the Rondé Barber Show have been fun. Had some really cool guests. We're at Super Bowl 60, man. What more could we want, dude? This has been great. Thank you, Chip, by the way.
Yep.
Behind the camera over here, my man.
And a big thank you to our sponsor, Advent Health. Really, the exclusive hospital of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
And really, a big part of the reason why we'll be continuing this on to season 2.
Advent Health has been
of the Rondé Barber Show.
A very good blessing for us all. So.
All right,
Rondé,
buddy. It's been a pleasure. Everybody, from one last time, from Radio Row in the Moscone Center, San Francisco, California, we will see you in season 2 of the Rondé Barber Show.